baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boo. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Kenny Hennig. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the rookie second baseman, Kevin Buckeye. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Ruben Hay.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically, he doesn't need a ton of runs in support.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And the batter now, Nick Cobb. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, but you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. Anxious, and you get away from that, but so far I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Amoros toss to second. How about that double play?
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show.
There's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Swing and a ground ball. To first, third out. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Phillies on top here, 3-0.
As you're tipping your pitches, he's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. The other way, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the...
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw into second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Just missed getting out of here in time this game. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up.
Out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. The wind and the pitch. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning.
Draws the walk there.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Right side, Buckeye. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. Zuniga on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ruben Kay departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive him.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run.
To third might be two. Fired to second, and their second double play of the day will end the fourth. One run in the inning, but they leave two. We're headed to the fifth. The Phillies have the advantage, 4-1.
Two strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
In the air, right field. And that's the third out. And right back to the mound. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Phillies out front here, 4-1.
Ball by him elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Phillies have the lead, 4-1. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch, and that is that. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of...
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So he gets on base. An elimination game 1 at a time, right? Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Out and a runner at second here in the late stages of Game 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.